welcome back to the channel. We're really excited that you're here. We're really excited to get detailing today. In the garage, we have a 2011 Wrangler Unlimited Sport in a deep cherry crystal red. Really pretty car. It's in pretty good shape. Come here and I'll show you what we got going on. So unfortunately, the customers love the vehicle, but they have to sell it because they are having another kid and they don't have enough space in the back seat for 3 children. So they want to get it cleaned up and ready to go. What we're going to do today is we're going to do a full exterior, we're going to do a full interior, with a big focus being on the back seats because kids have been back here and have done kid things back here. So we've got to get the carpets cleaned, the mats cleaned and all that stuff. We also have to do an engine bay detailing. So let's get to it. To get rolling on the Wrangler, we're going to start with the wheels and tires using Meguiar's Tire and Wheel Cleaner. We're using our brushes to make sure we get down into between each of those spokes and get all of that brake dust cleaned off there so these tires look fantastic. With the tires and wheels done, we're going to move on to the washing stage. We're going to start by rinsing off the entire vehicle, make sure all that dust is removed before we move into the foam cannon. Having completed the previous steps, we're rolling into the hand washing using the 2-bucket method. Chemical decontamination, we're going to use Adam's iron remover, spray it on the paint, wait a few minutes, rinse it off. In washing and prepping the paint for the paint protection, I was surprised at how good a shape this Jeep was in. Typically Jeeps are a little bit more banged up, a little bit dirtier than this, but this Jeep was in phenomenal shape overall. After washing and drying and decontaminating, we're going to protect this paint using Turtle Wax graphene ceramic coating. Now that we've completed the outside, time to move on to the inside. We're going to start by removing the floor mats and get those vacuumed off and extracted. Literally one of my favorite things to do when extracting is to put the lines in with my extractor as a last and final step. It's really cool to even watch on film, but the monkey had other plans for filming this one. As I mentioned in the start of the video, this customer is planning on selling this Jeep and getting something a little bit more kid-friendly. They're going to have another kid, so they wanted something with a little bit more space. Since it is a kid hauler, there was definitely a lot of debris in these back seats. It took quite a while to vacuum out, but it turned out really awesome. Totally pulled a rookie move right here and forgot that back insert actually pops out, which allows a little bit easier detailing when there's stuff that has fallen down in there like had happened in this Jeep. So I felt a little foolish, but I did remember, did pull it out and get it all cleaned out into that. To make sure all the interior plastics are as clean as they can be, I'll use a combination of APC and steam depending on which part I'm working on and depending on how dirty it is. But I make sure to always use my detail brushes to get down in all of those little nooks and crannies that exist in every vehicle. As the final step, and one that I love, I'm going to use 303 aerospace protectant on all the interior plastics. It just gives it a really good shine and offers long-lasting protection, and it is one of my favorite products. Since this Jeep didn't have as big of a cowl covering the motor, I didn't want to use my pressure washer to make sure it was clean, so I opted to go for APC and steam cleaner. It did turn out really great. I just didn't want to get any of the electrical components wet, especially since the customer was trying to get rid of this as quickly as possible. Once again, this is B from Pray for Snow Auto Detailing. Really appreciate you hanging out with us and joining us for the transformation of this Wrangler Unlimited. It was a ton of fun to detail. It turned out really great. The customer actually ended up selling this the day after I detailed it, so super pumped that they were able to get what they wanted out of it. I was kind of bummed the audio didn't work on it, but my wife thought it would be funny to film an introduction where I pretended like I didn't know where the camera was, and here it is right here. It was actually really funny, but it didn't work out.